Guess who's got new battle mats to show you? Hey guys, welcome back to Blackmagic Craft. It is reviews day, and today I've got some new additions to my favorite line of battle mats to share with you. This is a sponsored video, so it's going to be more of a product showcase than a straight up review, but all opinions expressed in this video are mine and mine alone. I have in the past done 2 other videos for Fat Zebra Designs battle mats. I'll put links up there and down there in case you missed those 2 videos. And I'm excited to do this 3rd one because they have added 2 new battle mats to their series. And since they're double-sided, that's 4 new terrain styles of battle mats, which is pretty exciting. So I want to show those to you today. Before I do that, however, I want to quickly take a look at some of their older ones because they've made some very slight changes since I recorded those other videos. So in here I have the grass and cobblestone battle mat. Well, actually grass, cobblestone, and I guess the white parchment one. My biggest complaint when I reviewed these previously is that they were almost impossible to get out of these tubes. The way they had packed them, they expanded, I don't know, it was really hard to get them out. Now they've pre-wrapped them in a plastic tube, and this way, whoop, there goes the eraser. This way they slide in and out of these tubes much easier. Same mats as before, same inclusions of the eraser, dice, and markers, but there's one new item that they are including in all of their battle mat tubes. And that's these plastic stems that you can use to slide on the edges of your battle mat to help them lay flat. A lot of people have complained that when you unroll these, you know, they're plastic sheets that have been rolled up. They want to stay bowed or curled. And these, if you slide them on the edge, will make them lay flat immediately. Personally, I don't think these are necessary, and I'm not sure why people have such a hard time with these. I have several of these. I've used them a bunch. I just roll them once in the opposite direction, and then they lay flat. Granted, after use, I store mine hanging up flat on the wall so they stay flat, and maybe if you're constantly rolling and unrolling these for transport and keeping them in the tubes, it can be harder. I don't know. I don't think these are needed. I think they work fine without them, but they now come with them for no extra cost. So if that was an issue for you, well, it's not anymore, and they've considered that. Now with that out of the way, the new designs. So there are 4 new terrain styles available here, 2 mats. So again, comes with an eraser. Let's get that stuff out of the way. There's the eraser. There's a set of dry erase markers, 4 colors, a set of polyhedral dice, the new plastic borders, and the mats. So there's 2 mats. Each are double-sided, which means there are 4 sides. So see, you can see when they're rolled up, oop, they want to curl. I'm just going to roll these the other direction. A little bit tricky to do, but once you get it started, and for good measure, you can do it from the other end. Roll it nice and tight, and then voila, you have mats that lie pretty flat. Once you put it on the table, that's going to be flat. The new designs. The first new design is a kind of sandy desert texture. I could actually say this may also be able to be used for kind of dead grass, actually, because it's beige with a little bit of green, so it could be used for sand. It could be used for very dry grass. It's similar to the parchment one, but it is a bit different. There's a texture and the color's a little bit different. On the other side, this is an Arctic design. It's got an icy, snowy texture. Again, it's kind of similar to the just plain white one, except this one does have a pattern and a design. I don't know if you can see it yet. I'll do some glamour shots later in the video. If only I had this before I built my snowboards. Yeah, I'm glad to have built them. Anyway, yeah, a nice textured, snowy battle mat. And on this one, we have a plank wood floor. So this one you'd want to use for the inside of a tavern or building. You can draw out the shapes of the wall. It has a nice textured design. Looks like hardwood flooring. I'm noticing, just looking at the camera, that from a distance it looks like a very strong repeated pattern, which I don't really love, but looking at it up close, it doesn't have that same effect. I think when viewed from really far away, you can really see the repeat of the pattern, but sitting in front of you during gameplay, I don't think it looks like that. There's a lot of detail in this one. Then on this side, we have an ocean or water. So this is excellent for doing naval battles. You can drop some rocks right on top of this for islands. This one looks really good. It's got some nice waves. Again, it does have that same kind of repeated pattern, which I don't really love, but from far you see the repeat. Up close, you don't really notice it. And as usual, much like their other ones, they have a very light 1-inch grid line. So the grid is there if you want to use it. However, it is very, very subtle. So if you don't like the grid, it doesn't take away too much. In fact, on this wood one, you can see the cross grid, but this grid is very faint this way. It's barely even there, but it's there if you really look. And that's actually what I like about this snow one as compared to the white battle mat. So yeah, this is very similar to just the plain white one that they already offer, but this grid line is, I believe, a fair amount lighter than it is on that one, which makes it, I don't know, less intrusive on your snow terrain. So those are the 2 new mats, the 4 new sides that are available. You can purchase those on their own, just those 2 mats. So if you already have a collection of the previous releases, you can just get those on their own. I'll put a link down there for that. If you don't own any of their mats yet and you want to pick up all of them in one shot, there's an opportunity to get it in a very cool way. They have this, I believe it's limited edition, tower tube. It's a massive tube that includes all of their battle mats. There are 4 battle mats in here. Each are double-sided, so that's 8 sides, 8 different styles, all in one set. Inside this tube, there they all are. It comes with the same plastic rods, comes with markers, comes with dice, comes with the eraser, and it comes in an oversized tube that they have very cleverly designed to look like a tower. That's a nice gimmick, it's neat, but actually it could be used as terrain. It's pretty massive, but it is to scale for a large wizard's tower. You could plop this on your game table and actually use it. I don't know how much you're going to want to do that, but I mean, I think it's better than just a plain green or blue tube. So this is a really good option if you want to just go all in, you have nothing. Because I looked it up, and as of shooting this video, the price on Amazon for this set is $49.99. For 4 battle mats that are double-sided, plus all the extras and the tube, $50. That's per battle mat, that's like $12.50 per battle mat. And actually, since they're double-sided, that's like $6.25 per terrain style, like per side. That's a really good deal, I think, and that's assuming that all the other items have no value, which they do have some value. So if you want to go all in, get this. If you don't have any of these, this is the way to go. I will put a link down there for this. If you already have some of their previous offerings, you can just buy the 2 new editions separately. Now let's take a quick look at these cool new battle mats in action. If you guys want to pick up some of these battle mats for yourself, I will put links in the video description below. They will be Amazon affiliate links, so purchasing through them helps fund this channel and these videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know many of you already have some of these battle mats, so you're probably happy to see that they have new offerings. Let me know what you think of them in the comments, especially if you already own some of these. Let everybody know what you yourself think of them. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Cheers, guys. I will see you again next week.